Who now? Okay, you did a moment ago say that you were gonna tell people to come watch. Is that what you were about to say?
Yep.
Who? Who's gonna be joining
Just
us?
some people.
Just.
I don't know if anybody's actually going to show up or not.
Oh, okay. But just people. Okay, fair enough. So this clearly is not a 40k person. But yeah. Do you want to just jump into this? How do you feel about this photo?
Yeah,
Do you,
I guess
do you want to react to this?
no.
Okay, okay.
No. Oh my god. So I guess like maybe we should give some premise to what we're about to try to do.
Uh huh. Yeah.
And I'm mostly saying that because I don't know what we're about to do.
What do you mean? What do you
I
mean?
kind of know.
You,
I know we're going to be looking at Warhammer pictures and
uh
I'm
huh.
either rating them or
Oh,
trying to guess.
you're gonna guess like their vibe. What's their deal? Whether or not they're traitors or loyalists. That's a good way to like start. You could rate their drip. How about like their clothes? Whether or not you think that you'd be friends with them. That kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So first up, um, I need to be here. There we go. This guy. What do you think about this guy?
Okay. Well, you know, first things first, the
Mm,
fur lining
uh huh.
with color gap
Yep.
doesn't make any sense.
No.
That's not warming. It's strictly there to be like it's like wearing a fur coat, but like the fur coat is made out of like a windbreaker material.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. It does nothing. So negative at least 2 points for that. But he's got a glowy skin on his sword.
Uh huh.
That's impressive. He at least paid $4, $5,
Oh
DLC
yeah.
content,
Right. Yep. Yep.
microtransaction with the
It was
glowy
probably a
sword.
pre-order bonus, to be honest.
Yeah.
Now, do you want
So
his name?
not yet.
Okay. Okay.
So he's definitely House Gryffindor. Um, but I think we said so like traitor or loyalist,
Yeah. Yeah. You get.
right?
Yep. You get to pick. Good guess.
So the emblem on the back of his neck poking out,
This.
that I recognize that.
Okay. Yep. If you want me to just tell you what things are, I will. Just have to ask if you want to know what the in-world name for that object is, because I know
What
it.
is the in-world name for that object?
That is an iron halo. It is an energy shield projector, which just happens to look
So
like religious iconography for absolutely no reason.
I'm
Definitely.
sure it has nothing to do with the Emperor.
No, 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 no. It's all science and technology. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just called an iron halo. Halos aren't religious. Don't think
So
about
he's
it too much.
probably a loyalist, is my
Oh,
guess.
okay, okay.
Unless the Ion Halo is like corrupt in chaos.
Oh, well, the chaos symbol is a 8-pointed star. Which how many points does this have?
Okay,
Still more than 8.
10.
Yeah, 10. If assuming it's the same going down where it would connect to the base of the helmet or
Yeah.
whatever. But um, yeah.
Okay. So loyalist,
Mm-hmm.
Gryffindor, drip. I like the glowy sword.
Mm-hmm.
The boots seem excessive. I don't know what sort of armor
What about?
the bell bottom flare is giving him as an advantage for fighting.
Mm-hmm.
It seems unnecessary. He's
Mm.
very self conscious. He kind of has that '70s rock star vibe going on with the fur.
Oh yeah.
Um, like I guy does too much cocaine. 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. Okay, okay. That's his name is the Lion.
Okay,
Full
that
name
explains the fur.
full name is technically Lion L Johnson. Um,
L Johnson.
L
Is
Johnson.
that EL
Yeah,
Johnson?
yeah. L. I think L might
Can
be
you
his
zoom in
middle.
on can you zoom in on this man's complexion? L Johnson.
So
He is the lion dick.
technically, in world, it means the Lion of the Forest. So I don't know if that was the Johnson Forest or forest. The word for forest is just Johnson in 40k. Uh,
Like, do they not have razors?
what do you mean? Because he's not shaved.
Like,
Are you-
Like the forest,
No, no, it's a
the
literal
Johnson
it's
forest.
a literal forest, and there was a literal lion that he literally killed with his literal hands, and I guess he took the name. Um,
But wait, is this 40K though?
yeah, well, no.
There's lions in space?
Yes and no. This is technically 30K. Uh,
Okay,
so
this is like a people.
this is the most of these photos, at least the ones of the Primarchs, will be of 30K. So the Great Crusade, when the Emperor is stretching out from Terra and reclaiming all the lost worlds.
Okay.
So this is 10,000 years. It's when all of the myths that the Imperium would have all the historical events that the Imperium would later mythologize. So this guy's called
Hera means Earth, everybody.
yes. So 6 out of 10 for the lion. All right, cool.
Sure.
What about this?
So tell me a little bit. Okay, I guess let's move on.
Nope. Okay, you want me to? What do you want to know? You want to know where?
What did this man accomplish anything
Oh,
besides
okay.
killing a lion?
No. Yeah, he definitely did. He is the Primarch of the First Legion of Space Marines, the Dark Angels. So they have swords and like little hooded guys, and that's why they have cloaks. The Iron Halo is actually irrelevant. Everyone can have that if they want it. It's literally just a shield protector that by 40K people think is religious iconography, but it's not. It's just a piece of equipment.
Okay.
During the Horus Heresy, when the Imperium was split by the Space Marines fighting each other, he distrusted everyone so much that he basically refused to play along with either side. Because
Okay, so a bit of a Qui-Gon kind of situation.
he just thought he was better than everyone because his was the first Legion. Despite,
Mm.
oh, do you know that the Great Crusade, the Emperor is like reconquering the galaxy. He's also looking for his Primarchs, his sons, and they weren't found in their numbered order. So this guy's the first Legion, but he was like the 16th found. So he was also found quite late, had a lot to prove, but thought he was the best.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So he's the first, but he's also the 16th,
Yes.
depending on context.
Depending on context.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So the Dark Angels are his legion. They have a genuine reputation of like only going to go and fight and kill the strongest enemies they can find. This led to them basically getting destroyed a couple times because when you fight the toughest things, they tend to hit back sometimes. Yeah, that's the what else is interesting about them? They have generally more prescribed technology and weapons. Like the Emperor let them have weapons and like weapons of mass destruction that he wouldn't let the other legions have. So he gave them really cool tech because they had to fight like super aliens whose names
What
could not
type
be
of
recorded.
aliens?
Well, that's the thing, that they were so evil, their names couldn't be recorded for history unless they return. That's
That sounds like fucking propaganda.
100% sounds like it. Yeah. All right.
It's like this guy's just drinking a bunch of beer, hanging out in his cool cocaine armor.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I totally fought so many super aliens. Like, you've seen aliens? These were like super aliens, bro. I just imagine this guy has like Hulk Hogan's voice. You know,
Yeah.
he's all like, I'm the lion, brother, the lion of Johnson Forest. You look at me, I don't have a razor. Come on, brother. Like that's this guy's entire vibe.
Chef kiss, perfectly spot on. He even has the same views on aliens as Hulk Hogan. But anyway,
my daughter's not marrying no alien.
Precisely. During the Horus Heresy, he kind of just up and left his own planet, like to just fuck off and do whatever they want. And during that, the Dark Angels had a schism of their own, where some of them went traitor and some stayed loyalists. Officially, they are loyalists, but there's a faction called the Fallen, who are traitorous Dark Angels. Oh,
By the way, the rocket launch is happening right now. I don't know if you can hear that.
no, I didn't hear that, but that's cool.
That's it's a kind of quiet one.
Okay. Do you get a lot of rocket launches? What the hell?
A couple of weeks.
Oh, okay. Sick. I mean, beats a highway or a train.
They are our trains, right? It's like living next to a train,
Yeah.
but it's like it only happens twice a week, so it's like pretty easy. But it's whenever it happens at 3 a.m. and the dog starts going crazy, that's when it's a problem. But dog doesn't. This one's pretty quiet, so the dog doesn't give a shit. So
Fair
give
enough.
a hoot,
Give a
Falcon
hoot.
Paladin. I don't give a hoot.
They don't give a hoot. Yeah. So some are traitors, some are loyal. This guy's technically loyal. Yeah.
Okay, he's a loyalist. He does a lot of cocaine.
Yeah.
He didn't actually do anything. He's just really pissed that he's number 1 of 16.
Yeah. Well, not one of 16. He wasn't. Depending on who you ask and when you ask it, there's either 18 sons, 9 sons, 20 sons, or 21 sons. Okay. If that's not very complicated, anyone can keep that straightforward in their head. It's very simple.
Very, very straightforward.
Very straightforward. Yeah. Cool. Ready for the next one?
Yeah, double blade guy. I saw it for a second. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so this is a Windrunner.
Okay. Yeah.
This Kaladin Stormblast, but with blonde hair.
And light eyes.
Yet, what's ironic though is that like this is exactly how I picture Adolin Khalin. Stormlight Archives, for anybody who's wondering, that's Adolin Khalin.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Through and through, that's how I imagine him. Paint that armor blue and make that a shard blade and get rid of the spear. That's Adolin Khalin.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like, completely. Anyway, actually, no, he does have blonde hair. But it's like,
just to before you go any further, those are not evocative of wings. Those are literally wings. Yeah. So I don't think Adolin Khalin has wings, but maybe that's a spoiler, and I haven't read that.
Fly.
Well, I don't know that yet. I haven't read all the books.
Well, at least where you're at, he cannot fly.
No, that's true.
I know for a fact. I know where you're at in the story. He cannot fly.
Okay.
He has yet to fly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the gemstones. You know, ruby. They're infused with stormlight.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm taking this in a completely different direction. Okay, so
no, take it whatever direction.
he also has a little. He also has a little shieldy device. That's pretty cool. I guess everybody's probably going to have that if they have this type of armor. What I still don't understand though is like, there's one thing that about 40K that kind of drives me crazy is like this person can fly. There's technology in the armor. This is 30,000. The year is 30,000, right?
Yeah.
Or at least
it
is a 10,000 year span of when this story takes place. He has swords.
And a spear.
And a spear.
Yep.
They have warp technology.
Yep.
Do they have warp technology at this point?
Yeah. That's how they fast travel.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are guns.
Yeah. So? Which point? I don't know what you're getting at there, Duttles.
What are we doing? Why is this guy like, oh, you're just gonna shoot me in the face? Well, let me fly with my slow angel wings.
I mean,
okay.
So I don't want to just be like, well, actually, the spear shoots lasers, but I mean, it does.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a valid. That addresses my concern. I didn't realize this was laser spear technology.
Yeah, they have laser spear technology.
Do you think this guy could fix my eyesight?
Ooh, I don't know that it's that precise of a laser. It's more of a cut you in half laser than a retinal damage laser. I mean, it'd probably hurt to look at. This is a laser. So I guess all lasers are technically retinal damage lasers. This isn't a repairing laser.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, does this sword have any powers?
I mean, it's probably a power sword, so it can like chop through stuff really well.
Okay.
But it doesn't shoot anything.
So what I like is he has biblically accurate angel eyes on his chest and his shoulders. That's how angels are. They just have eyes.
Yep.
Everywhere. Then he has the wings. Then he has blonde hair. This is Lucifer.
Oh, okay. This is Lucifer. Yeah.
I'm assuming this is a traitor. because of that. Because I mean,
He's too
obviously
pretty.
he's too angelic for Warhammer to be like, this is a good guy. You know, like obviously there's got to be a backstory here that's this real menacing piece of shit. You know, and look and like zoom in real quick to his armpit. That's illegal. He's a poacher.
Because he has leopard fur.
Yeah. The other guy had fake faux fur on his back. He's a loyalist, you know, like
Right.
he's not breaking the
This
law.
guy's actually going hunting. Yeah.
This
For
guy killed a leopard.
yeah.
The other guy the only guy he killed a lion, which like, yeah, that's bad. Killing a leopard though, highly illegal.
Yeah. This guy and that one dentist from Chicago who went like lion hunting. These guys are buddies for sure. Yeah.
Actually, zoom in on this. Speaking of one dentist, does he only have one tooth?
I
Yep,
guess.
that is a single tooth.
Oh, that's kind of a bit of.
That he has a mouth guard in. He's playing
No,
football.
he just has a huge overbite. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his face. But yet he still looks charming. And how do you have an overbite and a chin like that? That is impressive. And then not look weird as hell. It's bizarre.
So I will say that there is a book with this guy where he's in a bit of a melancholy funk and he gets a tiny little teardrop tattoo on his face, and this art does not have it, and I am disappointed.
He has a teardrop tattoo on his face.
Yeah, just a little one.
So he murdered the leopard in prison?
I don't think so.
Okay. And then he has the little thing on his, you know, like he's got a glam going on. Which is wild because like his armor looks like it could be taken better care of for how this guy is just like doing himself up.
Right. He's got the
I'm gonna give him
bejazzle. What are you giving him?
I'm gonna give this guy a 4 out of 10.
A 4.
I feel like his vibes, even if he's the most powerful being on the planet or in the universe of Warhammer 30K.
Uh-huh.
I don't like his vibes.
You don't like
he,
his
he
vibes?
screams traitor. He screams, oh, look how beautiful I am. I killed a leopard. I have a spear that shoots lasers and then a sword for no reason.
Oh, he's total dude bro jock about it. Like, I've got my spear and my golden armor that daddy paid for and put gems in. You know, just to
like
really
this
show
guy
off.
peaked in 20K. You know what I mean? Like, and he's just like living that legacy all through 30K.
Oh yeah, for sure. So do you want to know some actual facts about him now?
Nope. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Okay, so this guy's name is Sanguinius, which, if you know your Latin,
Not helping his score. Not helping his score at all.
just means blood guy, and his
Blood
legion,
guy.
well, blood, sanguine. It's like exsanguination is just blood loss, so Sanguinius is blood guy. His Space Marine chapter or legion is called the Blood Angels. That's why he's got blood drops all over him, and he is the most loyal motherfucker you will ever meet.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I got that part wrong.
But you did get the shady background right. Turns out he put in tremendous amount of effort and work to rehabilitate his legion from being the basically space vampires. They'd go into a battlefield, kill a bunch of people, and then like eat the bodies, drink all their blood, and they got a bit of a reputation for being the Revenant Legion. And he worked really hard to like fix that background and like, hey guys, what if we did art instead? And they were like, sweet, let's do art. And apparently that worked.
What if we do art instead?
Oh yeah, like painting, piano, sculpting, all kinds of things.
Yeah, paint me. Paint me.
Paint me like one of your blood girls. Yeah. Yeah. That's Sanguinius.
The only chaos in here is gonna be our lust. Paint me.
Yeah. So, ready for the next one?
Yeah, keep them coming. Oh hell yeah! This is the Warhammer I know and love. I like the backpack chainsaw.
Yeah, with
that also does not make any sense, right? Like that.
Where's it hitting? Like, Who's that for?
Where does the chain go?
Right.
Does it just vibrate? Is it like one of those like you trim your brisket with it, like you just have to be
Right.
real precise and like slowly like
Uh-huh.
no, I'm cutting off your arm. Oh, wait, hold still.
Mm.
Give it a minute. So first things first, backpack chainsaw, amazing.
Mhm.
Kind of looks like a jetpack. There's a gun there too.
Oh yeah.
He's got a hammer. The big skull on his chest.
Mhm.
Really cool. But you know, so not knowing anything about the lore, I'd assume that is a much different looking crest than what these other guys have been presenting. But there weren't really crests before. It was very vanity. This is my shit.
Uh-huh.
Like my own blood diamond things going
Sure.
on.
Sure.
This guy has a skull
Uh,
and lightning coming out of it,
uh-huh.
and then is that a pigeon? That's Pidgeotto on his hammer.
Yeah, it's Pidgeotto. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's big Pokemon guy. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And what's going on with his forehead? Oh, those are probably like chips, like implants.
Uh, those are probably service studs. So in
What does
40,
that mean?
so depending on how long you've been serving, they'll put a chip in your forehead. It's just a little stud. It's body mods, like a
Yeah.
dermal implant or whatever. And so that means he's probably about 200 years old. That's what that means.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not just 200 years old, 200 years of service.
Yes. Yes.
So this is a modulated Terran,
No. Okay.
if you will.
So this is a Primarch, which means he is one of the Emperor's sons. Who
Ah,
he grew in a vat, and because of some warp bullshit, ended up scattered across the galaxy, and he had to go find him again. So
okay.
he
So is there a slur for vat-grown people
uh,
that we can use for this guy?
you want to slurp of vat-grown people?
I mean, if I'm
I
in the
mean,
current
I,
political
I
environment I'm
feel I,
living
I
in,
feel
you need
like
a
a
slur.
test tube baby is the slur.
Yeah, but that's different than a vat.
I mean, okay. We could call him a
Like,
tanker.
hey, fatty, come over here.
We could call him a tanker.
A tanker.
Tank,
Okay,
yeah.
it sounds pretty cool. Like sounds like he's resilient. Like, no, we need something a little bit more. Um, what's up, Beaker? Like
Beak baby.
I like looking at this guy and being like, hey, little Beaker, come here, hey,
Okay.
little Beaker.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so wait, what's going on at the back? His on the bottom side of his backpack, he has those like little hook thing going on.
This here?
Is that a little grabby?
That's a little grabby claw. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So what what use case does a chainsaw sitting right here do?
Uh-huh.
Does it move or is it just running and he's all like "Meow"?
That is an excellent question. I don't really know. I assume the little grabby arm might grab someone and then like hold it above him, and then the chainsaw goes no 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 no
Okay.
no. Yeah. While he's
Right.
swinging his
Then
hammer. Yeah.
and it looks like he has like a little minigun looking thing back there than the other rifle
This thing,
looking
the
thing.
so
Yeah,
this
it's
is
like a plasma
that
gun.
is precisely a plasma gun. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, nailed it. Let's go.
10 points. Yeah.
Okay, so this guy's badass. I like it. Um, now whether he is a traitor or loyalist,
I mean, he's got
I'm
skulls. Surely having skulls on the uniform is where the baddies.
no, not in Warhammer. This guy's good. He's a loyalist too.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Totally. 100%.
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Okay. Do you want to give him a score?
Give me the yeah. Oh well, actually, I give him a 7 out of 10
7
for
out of 10.
sure. This guy's badass.
Okay.
Maybe you know what? No, 8.
8.
He gets an 8.
He gets an 8.
I like this. This guy is like whenever I like want to do something Warhammer related, this is what I want it to look like. Is this
Right. Fair.
ridiculous? He's got the hammer. The hammer makes no sense. It's wonderful.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Like he has guns on his back because he can't be bothered with shooting. He needs to be hitting things with a hammer. Like he's just it needs to be personal for him.
Mm.
Little grabby hook into the chainsaw, like fucking incredible. Love it. 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Excellent. So, this guy's name is Ferris Manus. Now, I know your High Gothic is a little rusty. So, Ferris, as in ferrous metals, just means iron. And Manus just means hands. Because if you look real close, he's got like this grayish tint to his skin here. He literally has iron hands. So, his name is Iron Hands. And his legion is called the Iron Hands. And his flagship is called the Iron Hands. And his Space Marines, his sons, they cut off their hands and replace their hands with Iron Hands so they can feel more like Iron Hands aboard the Iron Hands with all the other Iron Hands.
I understand. If my dad didn't have a hand, I'd just cut my hand off too, just to be like, I want to be like more like my dad.
Now, just to be fair, they're not augmetics. He just has iron skin for his hands. Yeah. So he has hands, and he uses them to forge a lot of like tech and stuff. Like he can just like bend metal into shape with his hands. So that's why he has all of the technology stuff on his backpack.
Okay.
Yeah. You are right that he's loyalist, but he dies in about 4 pages. Yeah.
Well, don't give me the spoiler there.
Well, I just have to like tell you like what he does, and what he does is he gets angry that one of his other brothers is like, "Yo, come be a traitor with us," and he's like, "No," and goes to fight him and dies.
So he's like a martyr.
Yeah, it's a good way to look at it.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's just very angry man.
Old metal finger beaker.
Yeah. Yeah. Not a lot to say about him because he's just dead. Like he's dead.
Yeah, he's just a cool concept that they just kill off right away.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
He's a Darth Maul that they just eventually resurface, but he's the Darth Maul of Warhammer.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. All right. Next guy.
Well, traitor, first of all.
What makes you think
he's
What do you mean? What? Because he has black wings?
Imagery. The other guy had these only using context from previous things. The other guy had real wings. This guy has metal wings. They're artificial. That is, that's heresy. Also, like the other guy, blonde hair. This guy does not have blonde hair, and he probably doesn't die on the 4th page. There's also a crow, not just a human skull. Human skull's very good guy. There's no good guys in Warhammer. You know what I mean? Like loyalist faction type of thing. You have a skull. This guy has a bird.
Mm-hmm.
We don't care about. Well, the other guy had a falcon, but it was alive. This one's a dead one. So what's the XIX like Roman numerals here? What does that represent?
That's 19.
And his crotch plate.
19.
What?
19. It's Roman numerals. It means 19.
What is the number represent?
Oh, it's his legion. He's the 19th Primarch of the.
Okay, so he's the 19th crotch plate.
Yep.
The
19th crotch.
The 19th crotch plate of the Dead Ravens. What a legacy!
He's so close.
And then he has the electric Wolverine hands.
Mm-hmm.
Also got the glowy skin, but this looks more expensive than the first guy's glowy skin. This was at least $15.
Yeah.
And he adjusted the palette to have the darker tone. So he bought a skin and the glowy. This guy's pay to win. Is that a scar across his face? Same boots as the first guy, huh?
So I think that's just hair. Yeah,
hair. Okay.
It's his emo fringe. Yeah,
and he has 2 teeth.
He does. He gets a line separating his teeth. Yep.
Yeah, his 2 teeth.
His tufts.
Okay. All right. Well, this is cool. I have not much to say about the guy outside of he's a combination of Archangel and Wolverine from Marvel Comics, obviously, with electricity going through it. What is powering that electricity, you ask? We don't know. It's magic.
His suit is power armor. It's powering it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nuclear power source. It's just
It is. Yep. In the
Okay,
backpack.
so he's a weapon of mass destruction that everybody's looking for in the trader vicinity,
Yep.
and uh, and he has headlights. I like that.
Uh-huh. Not
Safety
headlight.
but they're not like the Mercedes headlights that just blind you whenever you're driving, like, on like a 2-lane road at the middle of the night. There's no like street lights, and that Mercedes drives down, and you're just all like, oh my god, I can't see this,
Right.
ridiculous. Like, I'm gonna
Hmm.
cause a car accident. Like, his are like yellowed, they're toned down.
Right.
The sun over the top. Meanwhile, he's literally a walking nuclear power plant, flying.
Flying.
But I'm assuming he can fly,
Uh-huh. Yeah, he can fly.
which, by the way, that doesn't make any sense. Um,
Sort of.
like, he's like, yeah, there's wings, but like, how powerful are those things? How fast can those vibrate to where he can actually lift? I'm assuming that armor has got to weigh like 400, 500 pounds.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like these little like,
Maybe he's more like Buzz Lightyear with them, where he's like, I can fall with style.
yeah,
With my goth
yeah,
top
fall
and
to the
t-shirt.
other side, you fucking traitor.
Sir, this guy's
Is he a traitor?
oh no. Now I did not
I'm getting a single traitor yet.
I did not organize these photos to appear as loyalists first. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I did not do that intentionally. But this guy is a loyalist. Did you want to give him a number out of 10?
6.
6. Okay. So you were pretty close with the Ravens. His name is Corvus Corax, which again is High Gothic or just Latin for Raven Raven. And his legion.
I was pretty close.
Yeah. His legion is called the Raven Guard.
Pretty close with it. I almost got it.
You almost got it.
I can't believe I only said Raven. I didn't say Raven.
Yeah. That's so Raven. These aren't headlights. They are the intake of the jetpack, like thruster system that he uses to fly around. The wings help, but they're also like razor sharp, and he does fight with them. Like they're both weapon and flight device. Yeah.
Does he have any projectile weaponry?
Canonically, he would. In this fan art, it's not present, but he would have a pistol, probably.
Okay.
Yeah. All of them would have a pistol.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't do a whole lot. He's one of the people that gets overlooked in the Horus Heresy. He doesn't die on page 4. He doesn't die at all, spoilers, but he doesn't do a whole lot much more. It's like, he doesn't die, but he gets like 2 books, and that's kind of it.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, next guy.
All right. That is a tiny head. Tiny head, big Nazi eagle in the back.
Wow.
With like, that is some Nazi imagery. That is hilarious.
That's an iron cross in the background.
Yes, that is this guy. This guy either really likes riding Harley Davidson motorcycles.
Hey.
And is like, he's like, you dress for the slide, not the ride. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But he didn't wear a helmet. Like, what are we doing here?
Mm-hmm.
Like, clearly poser motorcycle rider as a result. Like, you got to wear a helmet too. If you're going to dress for the sled, not the ride, like, you got to have a helmet too. I'm surprised he doesn't have like the World War II, like, Nazi looking helmet that a lot of those guys wear.
Right.
You may not be as familiar with him as I am, but I do live in the southern United States.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
this guy really likes eagles.
And
I'm assuming those are eagles and not hawks, just based on the wing shape.
Yeah, those are eagles. You got it.
Okay.
Yep.
So is his name Eagle?
No, his name is not Eagle.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was the last guy's name. It would have been less ridiculous for me to say the last guy's name was Raven.
Hey, I'm just
saying. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying we've got a lion, a blood guy, a raven, iron hands.
His crotch plate is a fist.
Yeah.
That probably means something.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then he's got a mud flap in the front. Okay,
Yep.
that's important.
Yep.
Um, chainsaw sword.
Yep.
Okay, but like really, like this guy, that's at least a $50 DLC sword.
Yeah. Yeah.
No glowy, but like that's because this is a legendary. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's there. This gives him a plus bonus. Like this is actual pay to win kind of material.
For sure. Yeah.
Um, no
100%.
glowies only because like this is a one of a kind skin. But crotch plate fist. Let's look at that. He's got a crimson cord wrapped around him that serves what I can only imagine underneath the plate shoulders is nothing but a tear risk, assuming he can move. Not practical. This man is for show. He's probably a general or a bureaucrat of some sort, maybe even like oligarch. You know, like this guy owns a company, and he's all like, "Join my Warhammerverse. You and me together can crotch punch our ways to the success of Eagles."
Crotch punch. Yeah,
He
that's
gets
his name.
he gets a 2 out of 10. He's a Nazi. He's a bad guy. He's a traitor.
He probably wants to build a wall. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's built a couple.
He has. Okay, so this guy's name is Rogel Dawn, which
Rogel Dorn.
Rogel Dorn, Dorr.
Rogol.
Rogel, yeah, like royal but with a G.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, from what I understand, his name is
I nailed the oligarch part.
yeah, totally. The name Rogel Dawn doesn't really have any meanings. Dawn might mean fist in like old Irish or something. But I think that's like the only real reference in his name. He is the Primarch of the Imperial Fists. That's why he's got a bunch of fists and eagles, because they're the Imperial Fists. And during the heresy, he became the Praetorian of Terra, where he built walls to keep the bad guys out.
Okay.
Yeah.
When was this written?
This?
The story for him.
Oh, probably like 30 years ago.
Okay.
25 maybe.
Say, how funny. But
No.
all right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about it, you know.
Is he a loyalist?
Yeah, he's loyal. He builds walls for Terra. Yeah.
Damn it. I'm a crap. Throw me a bone.
I'm here's the problem. You're gonna know that like the next run of 6 are all gonna be traitors now. That's the problem.
Right. Well, but like so far, every answer on the test has been C.
I know. I'm sorry.
That psychs you out. You know, it's all like, okay, now all of the answers are C. Okay.
Yeah.
So 4 out of 10. I think this is an abysmal person. I'm sure. Even though he may be a loyalist, this guy has an agenda. He's just trying to sell ringtones to people.
Yeah. 100%. All right. On to the next guy.
Okay. Maybe if the traders were mixed in, it might have been a little more obvious. I don't even know if this guy's human.
Yeah, he's human.
Okay.
5 fingers, 2 arms, 2 legs, and a face. That's human. Just because he's black, Duttles. Come on.
I don't think that's black. I know you live in Australia. Y'all have indigenous people there. That's not what black people look like. Okay, so he has teal skin, which my first bass guitar I ever purchased was teal. I like him. How many points are in that star? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 10 still. It's the same device. Okay. But what I like is that he has like a dinosaur, the dinosaur shoulder plate, badass.
For sure. Yeah.
And then the dragon on his emblem is pretty cool with a skull too. This guy is a part of multiple factions, it looks like, or at least has a legacy of being in part of multiple different legions and factions that he's paying homage to. Got the hammer. The hammer is simple. He didn't pay for skins. He doesn't need to pay to win shit. This guy just wins the game. He earned that armor by farming an epic boss. You know, like he killed that thing with his own hands. This guy is probably my favorite so far. Definitely a traitor, obviously.
Obviously.
And if he's a loyalist, Jesus Christ. So I love the armor. I love the like this. This guy's cool as shit. I love him.
Okay.
He's a 9 out of 10.
A 9 out of 10. You know what? He will absolutely love you for that. This guy's name is Vulcan.
Okay.
He is a loyalist. I'm sorry. Come back. Yes, this guy's a loyalist. His legion is called the Salamander, and they are the nicest people in 40k. All Space Marines can be divided into one of two camps. The Salamanders are the legion that help blind children, and then all the other legions are legions that help blind people. There's a subtle difference between those two. They help blind people, and other people help blind people.
Blind people.
Yeah. They often do heroic last stands to save as many regular people as possible. Basically, they're just the absolute gentle sweethearts. Every single one of them.
Whenever I am in a building that's on fire, whenever I see a man show up with a dinosaur skull on his shoulder,
Do you think?
I'm like,
Yay.
I trust.
Yeah. So you were
His skin. Why is he teal?
Because
radioactivity,
sort of
his
so,
armor
so sort of okay. His home world that he was scattered to is one of like huge volcanoes, right? And he did kill the giant drake skull with his hands. You nailed that, right? That's where all the drake imagery comes from.
Drakes. Okay, so yeah,
Dragons.
He kills a dragon.
Yeah, basically. So the teal skin, as you call it, it's one part like sometimes Games Workshop has decided it's genetic expression. So the way the Primarchs are the Emperor's sons, and he gene crafted them to all be different. And, all the Space Marines get their genetic seed, gene seed is what they call it, is how they reproduce asexually from their Primarch. Like, he's like their dad. That's how they think of him. And it could just be a quirk of their gene seed having a mutation that made them all go really dark-skinned. And gave them the red eyes. Typically, all the Space Marines also will have red eyes. But I think there is a little bit of, like... they live on a volcanic planet. There's probably like radiation cooking the place all the time as well.
Okay.
So it's a bit of both. With the hammer, you're right. He's a very simple man. He does work the forge. He loves hammers and building stuff. The different symbols you touched on, you were pretty right. He does have the Promethean cult, which like... as aspects of his chapter and his Legion in a later chapter, they do have different like specializations, and that they then mix and cross between. It's all within their own house, not like they don't spread out and do it, but they do have different like organizations within that have their own imagery. So you were pretty close.
So my understanding of Warhammer in general is that there are no good guys. But from everything you described about this guy seems like he's genuinely like a good person.
So he did use a flamethrower on some alien children.
Okay, there we go.
He was like kind of tricked into it and thought it was abhorrent, but he did do it. He still was like, well, I did it. Let's move on. He is a perpetual, which is Warhammer 40k's word for immortal. Immortal comes in different flavors. This guy has literally burnt to a crisp, falling into atmosphere, like from space, and just like woken up a couple days later having regrown all his flesh. So he tends to get captured and tortured repeatedly until his mind breaks. It's a bad time for him, to be honest, but he like, when it comes down to there are no good guys, he still believes in the Imperium. Like, he's a loyalist, and the Imperium's evil. Yeah. So he's like, I want to save as many lives as I can in this war zone, and I'm going to actively
in the sake of for the sake of the genocide that we're committing.
Right. He will typically avoid deploying his legion to like violence on humans, right? Like they will typically try to do or engage that campaign in a way that's bloodless, as little blood as possible.
Okay.
Aliens,
so he's as close to a good guy as like you can get.
He's as close as you can get, and even then,
which is hilarious based on my read. Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't put it off.
Yeah. All right. I think that's it for this guy.
Okay. Well, does he have red eyes or does he not have red eyes? He's also 200 years old.
I don't think he has red eyes. I think they're just so then shattered.
He has the fake red eyes on his helmet to make it look like he's got red eyes.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, he's a poser. So this guy, his dad is rich as shit.
Yep.
Bought him all the gear, got him set up. He's got the PC gaming like set up. He's got the Nvidia, the latest model. But he's absolute trash. You know what I mean? Like garbage. Like he's got 40 APM playing Zerg.
Oh.
And like he does not know that queens can inject the larva. You know, like this guy sucks. But he's got all the skins, bro. You know, he played the campaign on easy and probably typed in cheat codes as he did it, and he thinks he's real good because he knows what Black Sheep Wall does. You know, like
right.
So anyway, this is a nepotism baby through and through. I don't care about the whole Arctic struggle that he's going through right now. What's going on in his backpack?
What are you thinking?
I don't know. I can't take. I have nothing from this. It just looks like ventilation.
It's
probably because of the Arctic.
It's just a backpack. Yep.
Lame.
He doesn't even have a inhaler.
Yeah. Yep. This guy's a poser. 2 out of 10. Traitor. I'm saying traitor until we get one.
So you are right. This guy is a traitor.
Yeah.
Or is he? This guy he's got an A on his belt buckle, which you didn't notice. His name is Alfarius. Right? As in Alpha. And this guy behind him...
Alfarius is the most, like, billionaire's child's name I've ever heard in my life, by the way. Oh, yes. Please get Alfarius down for dinner. His soup is getting cold.
100%
Is he a rich child?
Oh, of course, yeah. So, this guy in the background, his name is Omegon. So they're Alpha and Omega.
Very clever.
Very clever.
Omega looks like he's the actual muscle. He's the one who does the real fighting. That guy is like, he's the legacy. He kills everybody. The guy in the front, he's all like, "Oh yes, father, I totally, I quelled the rebellion, father. Yes, I did." And then Omega's all like, "Yeah, we killed 40 children." Like,
you're not terribly far off. So. There's 2 X's down here, so they are the 20th Legion. They consider themselves the secret keepers for the Emperor. And they have a tendency, their Legion, to infiltrate other legions just to know what's going on in them, right? They're basically the CIA. So when the heresy came along, they sided with both and neither. So they are both loyalists, some days, traitors, some others. Who knows which side they're really on? Formally, they are traitors, right? The Imperium considers them traitors. And they do turn up and just be like, "We're taking slaves." And then sometimes they'll also be like, "We're going to save your town because it suits our purposes." And maybe that's just what we do.
Okay, so these are like the anti-heroes to the Imperium.
They're more like deep cover agents. Deep cover agents. Like, when you join a death cult
Only,
and they
only
want you
the
to cut
emperor
up your
knows for
face,
sure.
they're okay with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, they do like their philosophy of like subversion and hit and run tactics and all that extends to the point where, as Primarchs, they are slightly smaller than all the others. Like, if I zoom back out, Vulcan is considered to be one of the taller Primarchs. These guys are almost as small as regular Space Marines, right? So instead of 9 feet
Right.
tall, they're just 7.5. And so what that means is they will often just send somebody else to impersonate them and be like, anyone can call themselves Alfaris. So you might come up a squad of these guys and they'll all go, my name's Alfaris. My name's Alfarius. Nobody actually really knows that Omegon exists, and they swap places all the time.
Okay.
None of their lore makes any sense. Don't try to understand it. Just be like, if you ever read a book with the Alpha Legion, you're probably getting a heist movie book, and that's fantastic. But you can't. You like it. You just gotta be like, it's Ocean's 11, but in 40K.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what did I score them already?
I think you gave him like a 2 out of 10 for being
Yeah,
like a combination of Daddy's money. Yeah.
even though it's
Which,
cool, but like I think their story is interesting. I think you can do a lot with that, and like the whole CIA aspect of like this is what like the intelligence agency slash operative
mm-hmm.
double agent type of deal is probably very interesting in the lore, but just based on the looks of him, this is a nepo baby who got
100%.
like his uncle totally got him this job. You know?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. I agree.
Okay.
This is the next guy.
Digging the immediate the like wrist pistol.
Oh, yep.
The wrist shotgun. Oh, excuse me.
Oh,
The wrist laser beam shotgun thing that is probably has really cool story behind it. Love that. Love the almost orc looking plate, which is a skull, you know. And then what my favorite part is how ridiculous the square shaped
alcove for his head is. Yeah.
that's like, why is it a square? It's just comically doesn't make sense and love it. This guy, he's missing patches of hair. He's also got like the but they're on the wrong side of his head.
So he's got cables coming out of his head and stuff as well. Yeah.
Ah, okay. So he's a bit of a cyborgy kind of thing going on. Which I'm sure in Warhammer. And what's going on with like the little lasers on the top of the television set that his face is coming out of?
I think they're just laser sensors. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Do they move, or does he have to like Batman position himself around to use?
I'm gonna assume they can move, or maybe he has sensors on the other side of his box head that are pointing in the other direction. I don't know for certain.
All right.
But yeah.
Okay. No crotch plate.
Nope, just a couple of dangly badges.
This is a rogue trader.
No.
No, not a rogue trader.
We're going through the Primarchs first. Like this is Primarch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't understand. I don't even know what a Primarch really. I think you kind of explained it, but
a Primarch is one of the Emperor's sons. They're a bespoke gene-crafted demigod, basically. They are 9 feet tall. They are psychically and genetically linked to the Space Marine Legion that they are the primogenitor of. So they can use his genetics to stabilize their gene seed, and their gene seed will take on his kind of characteristics. So Vulcan, they all have very dark skin. He also gives his sons very dark skin. They also have better night vision, which I didn't bring up, but that's a thing that, doesn't matter.
Very important.
Very important. Like, to the point where I think they actually have... I was reading a book, or a piece of lore, where the salamanders actually etch runes into their armor that they then heat from the inside, and salamanders just have a very certain level of low level heat vision that they can see with, so that it makes all the engravings glow, and they can like write each other secret messages because using a thermal camera doesn't pick that up or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's useful.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure. Okay. Well, back to this guy.
Back to this game.
I like there's steam engine aspects going on with the way his armor looks. It looks like like an 1800s train,
Sure.
almost.
Yeah.
This guy's cool as shit. I'm not gonna give him a rating yet. What's his name before I give him a rating?
Perturabo.
That 5 out of 10.
Is he a loyalist or a traitor?
Loyalist, I'm assuming.
No, he's a traitor, obviously.
You said no, when I said rogue traitor, you were like, no.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say traitor? I thought you said traitor,
Yes.
like Trader. Traitor.
No.
Okay, so
No, I said he was like a rogue. Like I thought he was like a lone wolf traitor. Like
No.
he operates alone. He's just all like, I'm a weird guy, but I'm a cyborg
Okay.
and I'm a traitor.
Okay.
So I was right.
No. Okay. Sorry.
Thank you.
That's that miscommunication. A rogue trader is a literal thing in 40k, right? And trader and traitor sound like the same word, right? Like that's my bad. A rogue trader is based.
Also, I'm American. I don't know how to.
Right.
D's and T's sound the same.
Right, you don't know how to speak the King's English. It's a real problem, right? A rogue trader is like a merchant prince. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I was very confused when you're like, that guy's a rogue trader. It's like,
yeah, I don't know enough about the lore to know what that is.
I mean, okay. I think the one game we played had one.
Well, sure. I don't disbelieve you, but that doesn't mean that I actually like read it and was all like, oh, tell me more about what this term that I don't understand is.
So you mean when I was explaining all the lore to you while we played for hours and hours, you just had me on mute?
Well, no, but that doesn't mean that you explained what that was.
Sure, that's a good point.
You may have used terminology. You know, sometimes whenever you try to teach somebody like how to breathe, you're like, I can't. Like that's how like this lore is so in depth and deep that like
it's dense.
Like I get like the basics, and I enjoy it. It's a great system. That's why I'm happy we're doing this. But like I don't know it.
Right? No, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so yeah, this guy's a traitor. He is Rogel Dawn's counterpart. Like this guy thinks Dawn stole every good thing out of his life, and he just desperately wants Daddy's attention. That's kind of all you need to know. He's a mathematical savant who can like break down the logistics of war and turns every battle
through his neck thing.
It implants to his battle suit, which gives him like cogitational advantages. He is like all the Primarchs are supposed to be like super geniuses anyway, so what the computer's really doing is up to you. But he feels like he can break down war and sieges to like mathematical precision, and just turns everything into a grind fest, like a war of attrition. He is known for taking all the dirtiest jobs because he feels like nobody else will, so he has to do it, and then gets loads of casualties done in the process. Right? Like he just spends his son's lives with very little care for them.
And he kills them with his little murder shotgun laser hand thing.
So I think I don't remember him having that, like a laser, but this tube feels like it might be lasers, it might be a bolter. I don't know. I think it's an artistic liberty. He mostly just swings his hammer, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, he makes it personal, and he just bludgeons people with that.
They all make it personal. Yeah.
Okay. So in 40K, how many Primarchs in where our video game that we play together?
Yep.
How many Primarchs are alive at this point? If any.
Okay. At the game we're playing, I I don't remember exactly when it's set, but I can take a guess that the answer is probably 7.
Okay.
Probably. It depends
Are
if
they referenced in the game at all?
I don't think so.
Well, yeah, but also like the amount of missions that I'm going on, and like I'm sure there are Easter eggs planted, and
Probably.
so much like I try to follow the storylines
Uh,
when I'm doing like the campaign in it, and I'm like I don't understand like so often they're using terminology that I'm like, oh, this is a new faction, I've never heard of it. They're still kind of human, but like they're chemically enhanced and it's weird, and they're like disease, but like I've met multiple other mutated humans
right.
so far.
What makes these ones
Like
different?
what I'm really upset about is that there's no orcs yet. Like I just
Mm,
want the orcs. Give me the orcs.
the orcs. Yeah, that's a fair request, I think. Yeah. That's a can't
It's
argue with
only
that.
because I most
Yeah.
most of my Warhammer knowledge comes from like not 40K.
Okay.
Only because I played an MMO that was regular Warhammer, right?
Right. Oh, Warhammer Fantasy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
I guess. I mean,
Age of
like
Sigma.
the medieval feeling Warhammer.
The old world
Yeah,
fantasy. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
the OG.
Yeah. I don't
But
know.
because it's the same.
I think 40K came first.
Really?
I think so. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure. There was a time
Why
where
would they call it Warhammer 40K
because
if it was the first one?
well, it's not a linear. It's not like Final Fantasy 14 or 40,000. It's 40K because that's the year. It's Warhammer 40,000 years into our future. There was a time where Games Workshop was making minis that could be used for both, like the Slan. So if a model didn't sell well, if Magic Space Frogs didn't sell well in 40K, you could still use it for fantasy if you wanted it there.
Warhammer Fantasy came first, launching in 1983, with Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader being released later in 1987 as a
Oh,
sci-fi spin-off
okay.
that shared many similar concepts and themes. Eat shit! I know more about Warhammer than you!
Okay.
I was born in 1987. Thank you very much. I did not
Well,
realize Warhammer was that old, honestly.
yeah, yeah.
Like
I mean,
whenever I heard about it in high school, I genuinely thought Warhammer like came out in the 90s.
oh, okay, yeah. Well, I came out in the '90s, so that's what you're probably getting it mistaken with.
I was like, this came out at the same time as Omicron. I said it as a ninth grader.
Probably, yeah. All right. Next slide.
Jesus Christ. All right. Um, so what's crazy about this is like obviously there's like almost Hellraiser kind of feeling to his face, and or like like the Mummy movies where like
Right.
the one with Tom Cruise in it, like it
Yeah,
has
yeah,
that kind
yeah.
of like patterns in the face that like develop because of magical curses and stuff.
Have,
So he looks evil, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's evil in this universe,
right. That's true.
as has been clearly stated.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
But still, zoom out a little bit. Like it's almost like he has a. Is that a fucking book?
He has a book. He's a fucking nerd. This guy.
No, 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 no. I wasn't even looking at his hands. Look at his
Oh,
shoulder plate.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's got a book there too. Yep. Double booking. Yep.
Yeah, he's protected by wisdom.
Yep.
What a nerd. All right, so this guy, total dork, got made fun of in high school by all the other Primarchs, picked on him the whole time, and he's all like, I'm gonna read my books. Um, I like he has ribbons coming out from underneath his shoulder pads too. I'm sure those are really impactful in battle.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so peaked in college for sure.
For sure.
He probably, like liberal arts degree.
Mm.
Got too many face tattoos because he thought he was edgy because he read like Van Gogh and like Kurt well, Kurt Vonnegut, not Van Gogh. Van Gogh's an artist. Kurt Vonnegut. He read a lot of Kurt Vonnegut. This guy, Chuck Palahniuk, or however the hell you pronounce his last name. Fight Club, all that stuff. So he was like really edgy, but like thought he was an artist because he read books. So I think this guy is a traitor because he thinks he's educated enough to know better, but he isn't. Lamest Primarch in the group. Very lethal, yet still anytime, even he can kill 400 families of children, and still everybody's all like, "God, you're insufferable." Nobody wants to be around him. But like the spike mace thing that he has, pretty cool. That's his endearing element here. But other than that, total nerd. Thinks he's right, isn't.
Score?
4 out of 10?
4 out of 10. Okay. So, this guy's name is Lorgar Aurelian, and everyone fucking hates him. All of his brothers pick on him for thinking the Emperor's a god. And the book that he's written is called the Lectitio Divinitatis, which later, after the Emperor takes his seat on the Golden Throne, becomes the Bible. So,
fucking nerd. He wrote the Bible. What a dork.
Pretty much, yeah. He considers himself to be a scholar more than a general or a fighter. So all the other Primarchs,
super loyalist, though, right?
No, traitor, super traitor.
Really, even though he thinks that
the Emperor is
God.
He thinks the Emperor is a god. And so when he is taking his legion out to like conquer worlds in the name of the Emperor, he does a really slow job because he sticks around for like decades afterwards to indoctrinate the population into thinking the Emperor is a god. But the Emperor was going through a phase where he was like, "I'm not a god. I believe in secular rationality. Don't worship me."
We've all gone through that phase.
Right. I mean, I say phase, the Emperor would call it his entire life. The Emperor never has claimed to be a god. Lorgar goes, no, he's clearly a god. Look at all, like, by any rational measurement, he's a god. He writes this book called the Bible. He's indoctrinating planets. The Emperor gets wind of this and is like, hey, maybe stop. And then after a while goes, okay, I'm going to get one of your brothers to go and destroy what you call the perfect city on this planet called Monarchia. They evacuate all the people. They just blow up the city. And this sends Lorgar into such a deep funk. He takes a pilgrimage through the warp and finds new gods to worship.
Okay. Yeah. And that's where he becomes a traitor?
That's where he becomes a chaos god follower. Yeah. He worships chaos undivided.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a no-no.
That's a no-no.
Okay.
But yeah.
So I think you told me, spoiler alert, but like the reason why the Emperor is immortal is because the orcs believe he's a super.
So they
just believe that he's a super thing, and then like everything the orcs believe becomes true because of their psionic ability. We can get there later.
Sort of. It's sort of. It's a big meme. It doesn't really work like that, right? It works with very specific orky technologies, but it's a fan theory that if orcs believe red ones go faster, right? They believe if you paint it purple, you're less likely to be seen. But they also very much believe that if the Emperor has all these statues and every planet they've ever gone to, everyone's always worshipping the Emperor, he must be the biggest, baddest, Hume war boss ever. And they believe that, and they try to find him because they want to fight the biggest, baddest Hume war boss ever. And so their belief that he's alive on the throne might be sustaining him. Right? Which is very funny, but can't possibly be real, right? Like just
Well, but neither can any of it, right? Like, but that's why it's funny.
It can't be real in universe. Like if it was, it's just like, okay, humans, if they kill enough orcs, they'll kill their own empire. That's stupid, right? Like just from an official standpoint, people probably don't want that, but it's very funny to speculate. That's what I would say.
That's so good.
Yeah.
I love that kind of stuff so much. That's so funny.
Yeah.
I guess next, we're done with Bible nerd. Oh, whoa. This is the most flamboyant Warhammer character I've ever seen, by the way. The obviously the sparkly hands up front, right?
Yep.
This guy has to be evil because he's doing magic. Or whatever.
Psychic. He's a psycho. Yeah. Just say magic.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Psyker. Yeah. And then he has the Tyrannosaurus, the Triceratops horns going on. Maybe Drake teeth. I don't know what that is. Or like Drake horns, if we're gonna be going more specific. Let's zoom out to that cape. Let's look at that. Let's look at his. Oh man. You think that looks like it's, like when people wear a really nice suit and they have a tie, but it cuts off like over their belly button. Mm-hmm. Like it's not a long enough cape.
No, it's like mid thigh. It makes it feel like it's like a low cut trench coat, and he's about to go flash someone.
Yeah, definitely a traitor.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The shin guards, because everybody else, they have the bell bottoms. This man has shin guards. Mm-hmm. Very funny. Almost insectile armor. Let's look at this. Let's look at that crotch plate. Let's do a zoom in on the crotch. All right. What's going on with that? Those runic symbols there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got symbols. Yep. Those are symbols.
Do we not have an explanation for them, or
I can explain them at the end. They're not important though. Don't worry.
Okay. So it doesn't matter. So almost Egyptian scarab-like.
Perfect. Nailed it. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So he's almost pharaoh evil kind of thing going on here. Again, what's crazy about the way they do the gym imagery in these, whoever the artistic style is that this is going, they always look kind of like almost insectile eyeballs, right? Like the one blood guy, he had them and it looked almost Cthulhu eyeball insectile at the same time. And this also just almost has like a spider-like or scarab, like multiple eyes coming out in the way the gems.
For sure.
So that's crazy. One eye is either shut, swollen, or missing. And the other one glowing pink instead of red, because same color as the magic that he is producing.
Yeah.
Long red hair that doesn't make any sense. Also, this guy is a frat boy douchebag, but somehow fell into a vat of toxic acid and developed magic powers and connected himself to the psyche to be able to perform magic. Thinks he's better than everybody else. He is number one in his own mind. Thinks that he can do these sparkly tricks. It does kill a lot of people. The other Primarchs could probably whoop his ass. But he's still persistent in the fact that he's like, I'll torture you with my magic. And then he's actually ultimately not that impactful in the storyline. That's my guess.
Wow. So much of that was spot on. So much.
Okay.
Do you want to give him a number? Give him a rating?
I'm giving him 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10?
I like him.
Okay.
He's a little douchebag. Like, this guy roofies people's drinks for sure. But I give him a 6 out of 10 because he's a menacing bad guy, even though he's very defeatable. It's just menacing, so he gets a 6 out of 10. And also because how hilarious is this person to even exist?
Right. So this guy is called Magnus the Red.
Okay.
He is supposed
to. He's trying real hard to get away from the pink. He can't control the color that's coming out of these things.
No.
He's like, it's red, guys. It's red.
No.
It's pink.
So he is a traitor. What's the best way to put it? He is, of all the Primarchs, the most psychically powerful one. So he is the wizard, right? And because of that, he thinks he knows better. He absolutely thinks he understands everything better than everyone else. And he is very impactful in the story. So when Horus first turns traitor, Magnus learns about it and tries to warn the Emperor. He tries to go and tell Dad. But Dad, about 60 years earlier, had been like, no psychers, no more. No one's allowed to use their psychic powers, not even you, Magnus. Magnus thought he knew better and decided to astrally project from his home planet of, well, the city's called Tiska. It's Prospero. The planet's called Prospero because it's a Shakespeare reference. He decides to astrally project all the way to Terra. This opens like a warp portal into the throne room of the Emperor, and like basically is why the Emperor has to sit on his throne for all time. Because he was trying to warn him, and the Emperor's like, no, like gone against my decree to not use psychic powers. I don't believe you that Horus is evil. I'm just gonna like send my other sons to go and bring you back in chains, Magnus. And then Magnus spends the next couple of months, I don't know, crying into his wine and being like, I can't believe I killed so many of my slaves to send that message and Daddy didn't believe me.
Oh, he was sad that he killed all of his slaves to astral project.
Yeah.
This man screams empathy.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't really upset about the slaves. There are always more slaves.
Yeah.
So
it was more the resource that he expended.
Right.
Yeah. That cost me so much money, Dad.
Right. So he tries to send this like message to warn the Emperor. The Emperor doesn't believe him. Sends another one of his sons to go and like bring him back in chains to be like, hey, we're gonna like figure this out and put you in prison maybe. But the message ends up going through Horus because Horus is the Emperor's number one guy, right? But Horus is evil.
Yeah.
So he goes, hey, maybe, he tells this other guy, don't bring Magnus back in chains. Maybe it's better just to kill him. Like, he's a massively powerful psycho. We can't really contain him. So maybe just kill him. And, like, he does such a good job destroying Magnus's legion that they're basically left with no options and join chaos to, like, for a lot of, like, really complex reasons that are hard to describe in, like, 40 seconds. But one of them is, like, well, the Emperor lied and he told us not to use our warp magic, but he made us the most warpy legion of all, and that's fucked up. Like we know that the Emperor's, like, a dick, and, like, this other guy's a dick who nearly got us all killed, but there's power if we join the other dick, so we'll be dicks. That's kind of it.
Okay.
Like,
so he becomes an agent of chaos.
Oh yeah. He is a demon Primarch. So all of the traitor Primarchs that survive become demon princes, which is either Chaos Undivided, which is the 4 Chaos Gods working more or less together, invest you with a ton of power and you become a demon, right? Which makes you immortal. If you die, you just, like, recoalesce in the warp and can, like, come back to the real world. Magnus here had made some pretty shady deals with one of the Chaos Gods, Tzeentch in particular. That's where he lost his eye. He, like, my sons are all dying to this, like, warp curse. Tzeentch, I'll trade you my eye if you give me the cure. And Tzeentch is like, sure, bet. But it was like, also it'll only save them for about 50 years, and then you're gonna have your problems again. Because making deals with warp entities is always a bad idea.
Yeah.
So he ended up becomes a demon prince of Tzeentch, specifically.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who Tzeentch is yet, but I think you kind of explained it. But
Tzeentch is the chaos god of change and sorcery. So that's all you need to know.
Sorcery makes sense if he's a psych guy. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Next one.
Yep. Ooh, another winter edition.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, are those wolves?
Yeah.
Or hyenas?
Those are wolves.
Okay. So, this is Eddard Stark.
It's Eddard Stark. Yep. There's a direwolves.
Yeah. So this guy, give me a zoom out. I'm sorry. Let me just take this in for a second. Okay, so the sword is bonkers.
Uh-huh.
He has two guards on the sword.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just in case the first one doesn't catch.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
The second one protects his hand. So he's real pussy. I'm just kidding. He doesn't want to hurt his little fingies when he's fighting.
Precisely.
That axe is ridiculous, and like, what's going on with the axe? Like, what are the grooves going on? Okay, strictly artistic.
Yeah.
Plenty of Warhammer nonsense going on there. That's very Latin looking. Based on all the rune imagery and stuff, makes me think traitor, but at the same time, just looking at him, I would say the opposite. So I am not sure. I would assume loyalist. And not just loyalist, but like hyper honorific loyalist, where he's trying to do like what is best for humanity. I'm on a conquest to save, but then the wolves also are kind of like, you know, the loner thing again. I'm torn on this guy. I don't know. He can go either way.
He can go either way.
Crotch guard for, you know, what I feel like now is but there is a little bit of a plate on top. I feel like the loyalist had a good solid plate. They're like the rodeo belts of crotch guards. This guy has a real good crotch guard going on here. But it's too scientific. It looks like it is like a planetary system, almost demonic at the same time. Crotch guard, which would make me think that this might be a person who's capable of being corrupted by chaos.
Well, everyone's capable of being corrupted. That's not exactly a marker of anything. We're all capable.
That's exactly what I mean. Like, I don't have a good taste of it. I don't know for sure.
What do you think of these mutton chops? Whew.
Yeah, very attractive. That's what I want, is a nice green colored mutton chop. You know, like it's like usually it's the mustache that gets snotty. For him, it's his sideburns.
I like that you think that's green. That's interesting.
Well, but it's like a green brown, like, but not his hair. His hair has like a brown with like almost a greenish hint, but that is a green sideburn. If you look at it compared to, it's like almost like a yellow, brown, green. It's like almost like baby poop colored sideburn. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Just gorgeous.
Might want to check your monitor. It's color settings.
Okay, let's say, hey, I have a better monitor resolution. Nope, that's still the same color. It's not green, but I mean like it's a brown with green in it.
Okay. Maybe it's your eyes. Those glasses for sure.
I mean, I do have green eyes.
Oh, you do. Yeah. I'm just kidding. Those are blue. Anyway.
So, all right. I'm going to give him... Honestly, he's kind of boring to me. I'm going to give him 3 out of 10.
Oh, okay. So this guy...
He could be like the coolest fucking guy on the planet, but I mean, like...
Oh, he absolutely fucks. That's for certain. This guy's name is Ferris. Not Ferris Manus. We did Ferris Manus. This guy's name is Lehman Russ.
Lehman?
Yeah, as Leman. Lehman.
That's lemon. His name is a lemon.
Lemon.
He has been taken back to the shop so many times that it is considered totaled without actually being in an accident. This is a lemon.
Lemon Russ. You know, people make that joke all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. So his legion is called the Space Wolves. Because of all the wolf iconography.
Yeah.
They are vaguely like space Vikings.
Okay.
That's kind of all you need to know. They consider themselves to be the Emperor's executioners, but it's mostly a self-given title. This was the guy that the Emperor sent to go and bring Magnus back in chains, but he doesn't really get along with Magnus, and so it was very easy to trick him into just hey, just try and kill Magnus instead. And he was like, well, I'm the executioner, so yeah, I'll do that. And then he broke Magnus's
Oh, he's
back.
Nordic?
Yeah, he's Viking.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
He might get bumped to a 4 out of 10, but
his sons have a genetic defect where they maybe turn into werewolves, but they can't like turn back. It's just like a permanent change.
oh,
Yeah.
fucking sucks.
Yeah, it does. But yeah, that's Lemon Russ.
Okay. Oh, almost samurai feel to this guy with the hawk, an actual hawk this time.
An actual hawk.
This very bird heavy are the Primarchs.
Yeah, yeah.
So this guy is a straight up nationalist.
Because he has a hawk.
No, the samurai thing. Samurais were hyper nationalists.
He doesn't really have a katana. Like,
I mean, there's a curve.
It's still too thick. You know, it's more scimitar.
So what? Hey, look, extra nationalism requires a thicker blade. Okay. Big old plate. So actually, was the last guy was a loyalist or a traitor?
He was a loyalist. Yeah.
All right. So this guy also a loyalist. I'm basing it now strictly on crotch guard, even though this guy's crotch guard is actually a belly button guard. Studded gloves.
Mm-hmm. Twin
with
lightning
more
bolts.
Studs than. Wait, how many fingers does this guy have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That right. There is like the tip of the sword, like it's the handle.
Right, it's just like
1, 2.
They don't
3,
look like
4.
they're really. Oh, I guess they are over the knuckles. Okay, it was just maybe zoomed out. It didn't. It looked wrong.
Yep.
Dragon scale going on with the on the right side. I mean, this guy's set up. He looks almost too medieval for Warhammer. Top Knot is over the top when it comes to like the samurai imagery. This is very Japanese. Like very Japanese. So but wait, what is the animal shape there? It almost looks like a rhino, but it's probably a bird. It's probably supposed to be a bird, but it almost looks like a rhino. Anyway, this dude, lethal as shit in battle. Probably insufferable to be around though politically. Loyal, like a purist through and through, and everyone's all like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Like, we're sick of your shit. But as soon as the battle comes around, they're like, "Please come help us." Loyalist for sure, in my opinion. I don't know. I could be wrong. 6 out of 10 though, like really cool imagery.
Fair enough. This guy's name is Jagatai Khan. He
had to throw that Khan at the end, huh?
Oh yeah. Well, Khan is both his name and like his rank. So him and his legion are kind of mix of any Asian steppe people. So he's both like the name Jagatai is Genghis Khan's second son, the one who succeeded like instead of the first son and was considered to be a fair and noble ruler. This guy is the second nicest guy you can probably get out of the Primarchs. If Vulcan's number 1, this guy's number 2. He is all about speed, which is why he's got these lightning bolts on his gloves, right?
Okay, so he flash.
Yeah, he doesn't run. Actually, he doesn't run fast. He doesn't run fast.
Right, but like the step thing actually does make more sense. So I correct some of my probably improper Japanese imagery that I was saying, because that actually works out more, and the speed thing works because the steps were known for their cavalry. They were the horse-driven militaries and stuff. So that's actually really fucking cool imagery in that sense.
Yeah,
and the hawk thing like that.
It's all very ties
very
in.
Genghis Khan,
yeah. So that's basically like it to a T. He is a absolutely deadly foe on the battlefield. politically he is very isolated, but only because
Mhm.
everyone thinks him and his legion are kind of barbarians and not just like they think he's savages, but really that's like just mirroring opinions that people had about people of the East for like centuries, where it's like, oh, look, they don't have real culture, they're just savages, you know.
Yeah,
Um,
that sums up the step in every way possible.
yeah. So yeah, that's Jagatai Khan. He is a
Very
loyalist.
cool.
Yeah. Um,
Well, I nailed it, except for the Japanese part. But
except
all
for the
right.
Japanese part, but yeah. I don't know.
Whoa. Well, imagery alone, Trader, because that looks very like it looks like he's already going through.
Uh,
Excuse me, a chaos transition.
mhm.
Just based on the look of him. The bat wings on top of the skull is a little bit extra than just the skull.
Uh huh.
It's like that a demonic look to it.
Uh huh. Yep.
Um, this again with the Wolverine or splice type of hand guard or not hand
Head
guard hand
claws.
blades.
Yeah.
Uh, very bat demonic heavy thing going on here. Um, it's pretty cool. This is menacing foe.
Uh huh. Uh
I'd assume if he's a loyalist, I'm leaving the room.
huh. He's not. He is absolutely a traitor.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, do you want to give him a number?
It looks. I'm gonna give him a 6 out of 10. Just,
Six
I
out of
mean
10?
that's this is only. I guess maybe it's like almost generic bad guy look to him.
Right.
But they nailed it though.
Uh huh.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very menacing. This person looks like he has some magical abilities, even though it's just a lightning strike happening in the background. It almost looks like he's causing it.
Mm,
Like it's my
mm.
fault. Uh, so very cool. But this is definitely spoiled stepchild kind of look to him. Like
Oh,
daddy never gave me attention because he's not really my daddy.
that's pretty close. Yeah. All right. So this guy is. Oh shit, what's his name? He always calls himself the Night Haunter, right? Like he's fucking Batman or something, right? He's from the world called Nostromo, where so all the Primarchs when they got scattered, they all like grew up on their own planets and came to rule them. Most of them, like they all came like Khan rule. He united all of the warring tribes under his like clan, and he became the Great Khan. This guy ruled through absolute fear and terror. Like anyone who was shoplifting, he just skinned them alive. Uh,
Jesus.
and that's before he turned to chaos. Um,
Okay.
so his legion is a terror weapon. They, so all of the Space Marines would do horrific shit, like use nukes if they had to, or flamers in a trench, or just really awful shit. These guys would go down to a planet and skin everyone in a single city, just everyone, men, women, even the children, right? And then they would make cloaks out of their skin and stuff like that. And it would be so terrifying to every other city on the planet in the system that they would all just surrender. So Warhammer kind of presents them as edgy douchebags that were maybe kind of right to be doing what they wanted because they had the lowest civilian casualties ever out of all of the legions.
Yeah, but like those casualties they had were so horrific.
Yes. So they would chain still lived skinned people to the front of their tanks and their jets and stuff. They would infect the TV and radio systems to broadcast screams and footage of it happening to all the other cities. They were just awful motherfuckers in
Yeah.
every sense of the word. They have
Okay.
the Legion, the Night Lords Legion, would eventually after he left Nostromo to lead his legion, he got rediscovered. Nostromo backslid, right? So now that the Night Haunter wasn't there enforcing the peace, gangs became rampant again. The Imperium that had taken control were unable to really do anything about it, and so when a Space Marine Legion homeworld starts sending you just the gangers, your Legion slowly turns into gang culture. He was one of the only Primarchs to hate his own Legion. He destroys his own homeworld. And he doesn't really give too much of a shit about Chaos or Horus's plan, but because he's so evil and is like, the Emperor sanctioned us to do what we do because it works and it's right. You can only rule by fear. Him telling me to stop makes him a hypocrite. And, we're a necessary tool. We're going to teach him that lesson now. That's basically the whole shtick.
Yeah. So this guy probably cannot die.
Oh,
because
no.
he's so awful.
No, he's super dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, you said how many would be alive? I forgot this guy was dead. 6. 6 are probably alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy. So it's a spoiler for this guy, and it is a great book. And Falcon, if you're listening to this, or if you watch this, skip for like a minute, Falcon, because this is spoilers for a book we're going to read. He lets himself get killed because vindication, that you have to send an assassin to kill your enemies because terror is the only thing that works, is better than death. Like, vindication is like proof to him that he was right. The Emperor had to give in and send an assassin, so he lets the assassin kill him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he was vindicated.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, you were right with the magic. He has visions of the future, which drove him insane.
Okay.
Because the future of Warhammer 40k is awful, and it's always self-fulfilling in 40k, right? So visions drove him insane. He did insane things. The place becomes insane. But yeah, he is kind of an edgelord, but also really interesting if you read those books.
Yeah, like he sounds like the ultimate bad guy.
Yeah, kind of.
In a sense.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now I do have to ask, how many more of these do we have tonight?
Oh, are you running out of time?
Sort of, yeah.
If we can get away with 1, 2, 3, 4 more, 5 more. Is that enough?
Well, we're gonna have to.
Well, here's the thing. I have in total like 11 more, but if we've only got time for a couple, we can come back and do those next 10 another time.
Let's do another one. Give me 2 more good ones, and we can come back and do another couple.
Okay.
Like maybe a follow up with just more, just kind of lore story talking.
Okay.
A part 2.
A part 2. Sure. So you want the next?
Obviously, there's only 3 people watching right now, and 2 of them are us. But I drive.
This is for YouTube. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You want a couple more?
Well, obviously a loyalist.
But he killed an animal. Isn't that like?
All right. So the cyborg face, the big claws.
He's got guns on his claws.
Again, the eyeball look, but it's not as insectile this time. It's a little insectile, but not as much as usual. The wolf skin or bear, but it looks like a dire wolf kind of thing.
It's a wolf. It's a wolf. Yep.
Okay. But TV head, very important to the lore, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh,
the
super.
Square box is very crucial for your visibility when you're sitting inside of this thing.
Yeah.
So obviously, Trader already looks corrupted. You know what I mean? Also, look at that! He has a little rifle, the hand shotgun lasers, but they're not glowing, so he's not about to fire. So maybe he's a little bit of maybe he's a pacifist.
Yeah, this guy's a pacifist.
So this guy is a warmonger, big time. It looks like he is a conqueror. The hammer makes me think like almost battle cleric, but like used to be, but now he's not anymore. Now, so what he used to use for healing and for justice and for doing what was morally right. He's been flipped so hard because some event happened that turned him so crazy that now he is like the opposite of that. But so he's using his powers of healing to almost like necromancy type of things, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the cleric path, right? Like you can become a dark cleric and all of a sudden you're a cleric and now you're a necromancer, like you're the
Right.
opposite of a cleric.
100%.
So that's my vibe from this guy. Another 6 out of 10,
6 out
maybe
of 10.
7.
7? Okay. This is
Last guy probably got bumped to an 8 by his story, by the way, maybe a
oh,
9 even.
okay.
He was perfect, but
Yeah.
almost perfect.
Okay. This is the man Horace himself. This is the arch traitor.
Okay,
The
so
her-
he is the it.
he's the evil guy. Yeah. Um yeah, I
Did he
mean,
used to be a cleric?
no, he used to be a good guy, but he was always a warmonger.
Okay.
Nobody really has healing powers in 40 gates.
Well, yeah, that's Warhammer Fantasy and
Yeah.
like the battle kind of
Sure,
thing. Yeah.
sure. Yeah. Yes, he's just the arch evil guy. He turns all the other traitors, pretty much all the other traitors to his side. Um, yeah, he just wants to kill his dad and take the throne.
Okay, so he's trying to get a throne.
Yeah, he's trying to get to. He wants to be the new master of mankind. He doesn't think the emperor is good enough because the emperor left him to go and do science in Terra's basement instead of
Okay.
leading the war. Yeah. All right, we're gonna
Well,
zip through these. Sorry, you already gave him. You said
well,
he was like a
yeah,
6.
but like I want to like when we come back on episode 2, I want to talk more about this guy.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Um,
Wow.
now okay, yeah.
So Adolin 2.
Adolin to Electric Boogaloo, yeah.
Yeah. So this guy, I mean, that it's just like the screaming justice and everything that is good and holy and pure. Down with the heretics, but only because I believe in the good nature of things. But also probably skins people alive because it's Warhammer. You
But
know.
he does have a twin-headed eagle on his chest. Let's like not
Okay.
completely rule
So
the
a little bit
fascist
of a
out. You know,
yeah. You
he is
can't.
he's blonde. He might be a neo-Nazi.
No, but this guy's loyalist for sure. And this is definitely like the quarterback son, you know, like the
Oh.
dad's the most proud of him,
Mhm.
because he played the sport the dad wanted him to play and he did well at it. Dated the cheerleader,
Oh.
just had the easiest life. Also peaked in Warhammer 20K, just like the other guy did.
Uh-huh.
But doesn't have like the blood angel thing going on. So he's more down to earth. Yet the flaming sword, that's that's a $40 DLC. This guy spent a lot of money on.
He did, yeah.
Um, but you know he didn't. His dad did because his favorite. This is the favorite son.
Oh my god, that's
All right. So
so
how
good.
far off? And also, he gets a 6 out of 10. Also,
6
just
out of 10.
because he's like.
Okay, so I will say this piece of art, I tried to get all art from the one dude, right? So the artist I found, there's gonna be a link in the description because I couldn't possibly pronounce his name, but this is the only one who is in 40k, right? Like, so the Horus Heresy is in 30k. This armor, this guy comes around, he comes back in 40k after the game we're playing, so that's why I didn't include him. So his armor is different in 30k. He doesn't have a flaming sword in 30k. His name is Rabute Gilliman, so people call him things like Rowboat Girly Man. He is the Emperor's favorite, more or less. Like, it was Horus, and then Horus fell, and now it's this guy.
Yeah.
Because he didn't play sports, but he invented Moneyball. Right? Like, that's the difference. This guy just knew spreadsheets and statistics and knew how to work an Excel spreadsheet, right? Like,
Okay.
he wrote the book on war, literally, for Warhammer. You mentioned he gets the girlfriend. There is some evidence of that with Warhammer 40k memes. He has a big titty Eldar girlfriend.
Okay.
in the actual canon, they've had like 3 sentences together. They spoke for like 5 minutes at a bus stop. That's kind of, and people were like, he sleeps with Xenos. He sleeps with aliens.
Oh yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
He's dating a cheerleader on the opposing team.
Yeah, yeah. Pretty much. He has a gun. Just to counterbalance it, he is someone who
Oh
believes in
yeah, I didn't
range.
even notice that. It almost looks like a flamethrower kind of thing going on, like like a bottom wrist,
So
like Iron Man thing.
yeah, I have this model, and it's a chain. It's like a machine gun that's there. But I think
Okay.
this person has drawn it to be a flamethrower, and that's fine. You can put a flamethrower on him.
Oh yeah.
How much time do you have?
Negative 30 minutes.
Negative 30 minutes. Okay, let's call time, and we'll come back and we'll do the remaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I think 10, and we can go in a little bit more detail.
Well, yeah, we'll go into more detail about this guy and this guy. We'll cover like what they do. Yeah.
Cool. Because they seem like they're pretty important dudes.
Yeah, yeah. Pretty important. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, this has been Somicron's boyfriend.
I didn't realize you were so camp.
Well, thanks for having me on, and thanks for doing this. This is a fun little concept, and I'm getting friend requests like crazy right now on Discord. This is wild.
Oh, really?
Who?
That's.
Oh, is that the real Scarlet?
Is it really?
They're bots.
Oh, no. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm sure Scarlet is like really interested in hanging out with me.
You never know.
That's like I've heard the "Who the hell's Duttles" meme so much. Who is he?
Who the hell is Duttles?
All right. Well, thanks for having me on.
No worries. No worries. Let's wrap it up. Normally, here's the thing. Falcon normally does the outro, so I don't know what to do here. I guess.
I got you. You want me to do it?
Yeah, man. If you want to do it, I'd appreciate.
All right. So hey, make sure if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, you're watching a replay. Does not matter. Give a follow. Maybe subscribe if you want to. Throw your Prime account. Always make sure to check out Falcon Paladin. Great StarCraft content. He does Brood War and StarCraft 2. Always make sure you check out the Falcon Paladin Hour. These guys are very funny. They talk about a lot of things beyond just StarCraft. StarCraft is obviously the original basis of the focal point of it if you're a first-time listener. So check that out. We also play video games all the time. I am not the most common regular, but I do have appearances every once in a while. And I am a fan who is allowed to be on the show. So it is an absolute delight to be signing us off this evening with Somicron, my friend. And thank you very much to Somicron, Falcon Paladin, and everybody else who runs this community. It's a great place to be.